Special guest is Shivangi Nangia. Special guest with us is Shivangi Nangia, who has very recently, what? Last week, she has qualified, cleared her SSB from 3 AFSB Gandhinagar. Right? So Shivangi Nangia, like you, was a student of our online classes. So I invited her today to speak to you. You can talk to her because in Instagram people keep asking me, sir, मेरे को इसका number दे दो, उसका number देखो. Look, I will not share the numbers. Neither do the selected candidates want one-to-one calls unless they know somebody personally. But here we will make you interact with them so that you can ask whatever you want to ask. So Shivangi, welcome and thank you very much for joining us here.
Thank you so much, sir, for inviting me.
It's always a pleasure to speak to you. She's actually I should introduce her a little bit. She is doing her MTech from DTU, or she's in the final semester, I think, about to finish, right? And very brave girl. And she had a personal tragedy very recently at her home due to COVID. Lost her father just about a month back, and in spite of personal tragedy and the personal loss, she held herself together, went to face the SSB, and prepared well. Going for SSB is nothing great. When you go there, you prepare well and go so that they select you. That is where your expertise comes in. That is where your grit, your determination, your hard work comes. 100 people, 1,000 people reach there. I still remember in Allahabad once we did a survey. How many people come in 1 year? It came out to be a total of 1,26,000 students came in that year to appear in SSB. And how many were selected that year? 2,640, something like that. Yeah. So see the equation. So it is not just going there for SSB; it is going well prepared. So Shivangi, two sets of questions basically for you. Then we'll have the questions from the students of the class. The first question is, how did you prepare alongside online before you went for SSB? And second would be, how did you perform? Yeah. So take one by one and take your time and address both these things.
I would like to start that I joined AMAS way back in 2019. That was my online 9 batch itself. So it was a 2-week training, 2-week coaching that I took from SIR. And alongside that, I got to know that the importance of news and current affairs makes, stands you out of the others when you go for an interview over there. So, I mean, I rigorously followed everything that was taught to me in the 2 weeks course. Apart from that, even before going to any of the SSBs, because before August, I was screened out 2 times. And ever since I attended AMAS, I had started getting screened in, and now finally I've got an opportunity to even get recommended this time. So it had been 4 attempts. I mean, from last August to this recommendation, it took me 4 attempts. But I would like to appreciate that interview questions, we all are aware, I mean, as we are taught over here, that there are a set of questions that we need to be, we need to keep in mind that the answer should be perfect. So I prepared a few of the interview questions, and then I focused more upon reading news and current affairs daily. It is there on the AMAS website. I did not need to go to any other platform apart from that. Even that was enough. Even reading the news and making more and more notes out of the same. Afsana ma'am used to ask us a lot of questions related to that. So that gave me a glimpse of what an interviewing officer would be doing at the time of the interview. And apart from that, I learned from every interview, or rather every SSB experience. Within the last attempt, I went in January, I was conferenced out, and that I realized that some part of my defense knowledge was weak. So I just noted that down, and I shared with sir my experience. He guided me on how to improve my performance, and I further worked upon the same. So that was a very continuous and persistent hard work, I would like to say, that you need to be very persistent in your efforts and rather do not give up. So, and also, I mean, I was constantly in touch with sir. So he was always there to help me and guide me throughout my every experience. Even my loss of father was a big tragedy. So I second thought about going into this SSB. It hadn't been even a 1 month or so that I was to appear for an SSB, but sir was there. He motivated that, SSB, rather than officer like quality is something that you should not be, deterred from the problem you are facing currently. And now talking about my performance in the SSB, this had been a very, I would rather say, peaceful ease process. You in constructed to the PPD thing and the screening day. We need to fight. I mean, it's always just about an individual self we are fighting for. I mean, we discussed very. I mean, it was a hardcore repeated batch. So everyone was shouting, and I wasn't even able to hear. But the point was, I had to put my point forward, and I cannot be, I should not be putting quiet, irrespective of how many people were speaking at that time. But I would rather say the GD that follows in the GTO day is all about a group thing. As in, I should not be, I mean, rather, none of you should be individual self that I want to be the one who leads the GD. That should not be the point. Because there were a few people in my group who were very adamant upon that point, irrespective that their point was the wrong one. But we as a group decided that, okay, let's just give them a chance that, okay, you are right this point, we'll continue forward the next one. So I would add just there is a difference that in the part of a GTO day where the GD is conducted, it is all about the group, and on the PPGT it is all about your own self. So that was the biggest difference I noticed this time. And the group will not be cooperative. Not every group would be cooperative. I learned that over my past 5 or 6 SSBs I had given. So I noted that thing, and I thought that I should keep my calm with me approaching any situation. The same happened with me in PGT. I mean, I had I had one more person. I mean, there was a chess number. She had her 11th attempt. So it was very natural that she would be getting ideas far faster than us. So, but that did not deter me. This time it was like, if she is giving an idea, I should be a good teammate, and I should rather support rather than going in a position of her. So GTO was also looking at these things. And that doesn't mean that I'm not giving any ideas. Simultaneously, I was also doing the same. I was always taught by sir that you should not be, first of all, a bully that steal the other person's idea. So I always gave credit to her, that, yeah, this is your idea and we are working upon that. And second of all, support is also a very important thing. So this time I found that a leader could also be a humble one and not always requires to be the dominating or the one who's always shouting on the top of the voice. So that helped me a lot. GTO also noticed me. And when it was the opportunity to go down, the GTO sir always allows us one person or the other to, stand in the middle of the ground and help. So he particularly named me to stand inside rather from the entire group. So that was where yet a good teamwork, shows up. And then I got ample of opportunities to show my leadership qualities in the hub group task, in the command task. I would like to share an experience in command task that often people get disheartened that my ideas were not listened, or rather they were not put into action with my group. But performing the command task, I got to know that the GTO is listening everything. Irrespective if you're standing behind and giving some idea and your group is not listening, but the GTO is definitely listening to you. So in the command task, even I was given a moderate, or rather a moderate to difficult level of the command task, wherein I was asked to go from the start line to the end line. I took my subordinates along with me. I also did the last man retrieval. Then he again sent me back to the front line, the start line, and asked me to execute some more ideas and just told me that these are not available to you. And now you have to use some more existing resources. Apart from that, there was one more very interesting thing that happened. One of the chess numbers called me as a subordinate, and she asked me to walk on a plank which was very unstable. It was very visible that it will fall if I walk over it. But she was very persistent that I should be working on it, and GTO was intently looking at me upon will I follow it or not. So I just blindly did what she wanted me to do, and the plank fell. I mean, I fell on the ground because of that decision of hers, but irrespective of that, you should be doing whatever your commander is telling you to do. GTO is basically noting down everything. And the IO also, I was able to do a lot of them. I mean, at least I gave a try. I haven't practiced much of IO, but yeah, I was able to perform good comparatively in IO. And the lecturate also, the GD and the lecturate was something that helped me a lot. I mean, the AMAS, the people here taught me mostly about the same upon how to build a content started making my own. And I spoke so confidently that everybody was like, okay, there is nothing like this on the Google. I had just made it this up in the 3 minutes that were given to me. So everybody, I mean, content you deliver to the people around there. And I believe the confidence is the key over here. I mean, speak very confidently, irrespective of what you are speaking. And trust me, people believe that. I mean, previously attempts, people have believed whatever I have said, and although it's made up, but people believe that. So the GTO was entirely upon these things, and I mean, I would rather certainly say that these guidance is given to me helped me a lot. I mean, it channelized me my efforts in a direction that I need to work in the following way in order to achieve something, and along with that, the persistence to do so, because it took me 4 conferences to reach a recommendation this time. So yeah, that was it.
Yeah, great. So it was nice hearing your. So see, while you were studying, a lot of people are studying, and then how do you spare time? So how many hours could you put in for SSB as such? Alongside
Definitely.
your normal study, or somebody doing a job, like some of them are soldiers. So what as per you is sufficient time? Let's say 2 months before SSB or 3 months that you dedicated.
Oh, yes. See, I would like to say, sir, since I'm also currently pursuing my master's. So, doing something, I mean, preparing for SSB alongside a master's program is in itself a very tiresome and cumbersome one. So, I had my classes running from morning 10 to evening 5, or maybe even sometimes 6 o'clock. So, I would say rather, I mean, personally, I had devoted maybe 2 hours a day. I mean, maybe 2 to 3 hours a day, not more than that, and that included sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing. Yeah, that included what?
Yeah, I sir said that he usually gives a picture. I mean, there is a group. Once you people pass out this online batch, so there is a group wherein regular VAT and PPDT pictures and a group discussion often happens. So I was a regular participator of the PPDT or the TAT part, and sometimes I used to participate in VAT. Even if I wasn't able to participate, I also thoroughly read each and everybody's story. That gave me an insight upon what are the ideas people are implementing. And sir also gave reviews over there. So I used to note that down upon what to do, even if I'm not participating. At that time, I used to read those. And if I was participating, wait for sir's review over the same. I used to wait for that thumbs up and the stars sir that he used to give. If I missed out, so I made sure that I get it the next time. So yeah.
Right. So you have described both the things, your preparation, as well as how you went on. So let me see if anyone of has a question. Right. So let's open up the house and let's see. We invite some questions. Well, that is what I think all of you are waiting for. But please be very quick in your questions. So first we'll go to test number 2 and then 12. Anybody else, you can raise hands and complete. Yeah, 2 and after that 12.
First of all, congratulations. And secondly, I would like to ask you that how did you overcome, since this will be my fourth attempt. So how did you overcome your past SLP experience? Like we generally have a habit of doubting ourselves after like a failure and a failure and a failure. So how did one overcome these situations?
All right. See, there is a substantial amount of determination and a passion towards getting into the Air Force. I mean, rather be it, I had personally gone for Navy and Air Force. So I exhausted my attempts in Navy, but this was approximately my last attempt for Air Force. So it drove me further that I knew that I have it in me, and I just wanted to prove it out to them that I have it in me. So just because of that, what I would rather say a passion to do so, this thing kept me going, and I wasn't even bothered by the failures. I always thought, even if I got screened out, I thought I had, one more attempt is there. I'll do something more. I used to come back. I used to, introspect what went wrong. I used to write it down, share with sir, discuss with him, and again start back to preparation. The key point is do not think about what has already happened. I mean, the past is in the past. All you could do is, just improve your future, because you deliberately and I would rather not say desperately, but it is the passion for the force that keeps you driving, and just don't think about what has happened. just keep thinking about what else you could do to improve your next attempt. So yeah, that kept me going.
Test number 12.
First of all, congratulations for your success. And secondly, ma'am, what were the quotations or tags which you used?
Quotations or tags which I use.
That's how personal.
It will
You
depend
can tell
upon
one or
the
two,
topic that,
but then let them
Yeah.
create their own library of tags. Okay. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, as I said that I, just created at the spur of the moment. I mean, this time my lecture topic was artificial intelligence. So we all are very aware that technology can be a boon or a bane, sort of something. And then there was somewhere some topic related to education, wherein you could use Padega India, tabhi to Badega India. I mean, it is irrespective that you could, a tagline is a tagline, be it Hindi or English. But the point is, use your voice modulation and the confidence that you have while delivering such a quotation, or rather self-made quotation, just to make them believe that yeah, something like that exists. You could do any of that.
Thanks. Session number 39. Good question.
Ma'am, first of all, kudos for your success. And ma'am, my first question is that, ma'am, apart from SSB, how did you prepare yourself to improvise your personality? I mean, what kind of activities you used to do at your home as well as in your college? And ma'am, what are your techniques and ma'am, statistics to introspect yourself, ma'am? What is your way of going through all these things to improve your personality as well as to introspect yourself?
Okay, introspection and personality. See, personality is, you always have it. You just need to shape that up according to what an officer in your mind would look like. So rather, I would suggest that start reading some novels or books. Yeah, I'm a thorough reader.
Read this.
So that
If
would,
you have not started reading, firstly start
yeah,
off.
Stephen Hawking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
read. Recently bought
Even
this.
I've read one.
Read this.
Yes, sir.
I'll show you another books, lot of books which you need to read.
Yeah. And
That
second
will
of
change your
all is,
personality.
yeah, that will surely do. And also interacting with the people who have got recommended would give you an insight to what an officer according to the force looks like. So I interacted with a lot of people who had been into Army, Navy and Air Force inclusive, and always suggestions from Colonel sir, and everybody was so welcome that helped me improve my personality. And can you just repeat the second question that you had asked me apart from the personality?
I'm introspection part, ma'am. What is your strategy?
Introspection. Yeah. Actually, in the first few attempts, I used to come back and call sir immediately. So this has happened. So and so people have done this with me, and these are the stories given to me, and I had written them down. I mean, I always wrote down what were the 12 stories that appeared. I always wrote down the SRTs, or rather the words that I could remember, the GD topics and the lecturate. And I used to come and describe them all to what I did. And then I took advice from sir to what could have potentially went wrong. And also, I mean, we all know that where we go wrong in the interview process, be it a defense knowledge or a current affairs, or you tend to know when you write things down on what you would have done, and when you get time to think about it, you instantly realize that this should not have been done. So it's a personal process that goes on. So
thank you so much. Yeah. I would request most of you to focus on SSB questions rather than asking about personality and all that. Yeah. Anybody else? Okay, Malvika.
So ma'am, you mentioned that this one place that even if your team members don't hear you, the GTO hears you. So I wanted to ask this with respect to the GD. Like what happens is, because like it's very chaotic and like a fish market, and sometimes what at least personally I felt was that maybe the person GTO will not be able to hear me, and because of that I didn't. So ma'am, was the case? Was it like in your situation, where it was very chaotic, but you still spoke? Like, just want to know,
Yeah.
are they able to hear us? So we should just go for it and not think if.
Yeah, this thing that you are describing was there with me in my previous attempt, where I panicked and I thought that nobody is listening to me. I should shout at the top of my voice, constantly speak up and do things like that. Contrary to that, in this attempt, I rather was very calm. I let the other people speak, but where I felt wrong, that this point is not the correct one. I was very much polite and humble in approaching these people. I did not shout. I just kept my point. But the point is, you need to keep your pitch higher. And whenever you are speaking, the GTO is noticing you. And so make sure that you do not show panic or distress on your face that nobody is going to listen to me. Because everybody, I mean, there is always a point where someone or the other would be listening to you. Also, that this situation arrives when everybody is speaking at all times. So rather speak in rather just speak 3 points, but those 3 should be very effective ones. So even if you're speaking some effective point, the group would be listening to you. So you won't have to face such a situation.
And
I
ma'am,
mean,
So just to add what Malvika you're asking, if the GTO is not able to listen, his job is to listen to each one of you and evaluate each one of you. If he is not able to listen, he himself will do certain things, some actions, where whom he wants to listen, he will listen. There are various techniques we are taught. So you keep contributing what she's saying 3-4 times. It is our job to listen. If you are not able to listen, then we are not doing our job.
right. So I should just
Isn't it?
speak. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah. So any other question? वो
Thank you,
गीता
ma'am.
में है ना कि जो कृष्ण जी ने बोला तुम अपना कर्म करे जाओ, तुम्हें इवेल्युएट का जो कर्म है ना वो हमारा है, हम करते रहेंगे. But you do your job. If you feel quiet, like she is saying previously, she felt this thing and she could not participate, then that's the end of you. But do not over participate and do not interrupt. But yeah, next question, Tejaswini.
Congratulations, ma'am. Ma'am, I wanted to ask you that during the lecture, we've often heard that you should take the most difficult or the most intellectual topic to speak on. And firstly, I wanted to ask about that, the misconception surrounding that. And secondly, I wanted to ask, how do you improve your communication skills during the lecturate? How can you make a better impact? And I mean, how do you improve your self-confidence when it comes to lecturate as well?
see, actually, you should be choosing the topic that you have knowledge upon. If you are choosing a high level topic and you're not able to speak 3 minutes about it, that will be rather more, it will give you more disadvantage than choosing a low level topic and speaking for 3 minutes. So it is not about the, although, yeah, the choice of the topic does matter, but what matters the most is your delivery, your content, and the 3 minutes that you're given that you should be speaking for. So, just take the topic that you have the complete knowledge about. That will help you better than choosing the top level.
But I will
topic.
cover that tomorrow in the morning. Let's
Yeah.
create.
And
Okay,
yeah,
any other person who wants to ask? Why all boys are quiet? SSB is the same, whether it is boys go or girls go. Whatever she is telling you, it goes for both of you. Okay. Yeah, Prabjot.
So congratulations, ma'am. I want to ask that how you control the situation of the fish market and the PPDT.
Fish market, yeah. See, there's always a point where, 2 seconds seem very big at that situation. So when people are breathing, you should be speaking. You should be like, I am going to speak. See, in the repeaters batch, there comes a point where where somebody divides a group into 2. And there is always a point in this beginning of that period that you can grab the opportunity and speak. And even if you are speaking and people, obviously, everyone will be speaking, nobody would sit quiet. So you will always tend to have an eye contact with one or the other person. So try to maintain that and try to communicate using that. And also, I would rather say, look at everybody, but also, focus upon somebody who is having an eye contact with you. And I would say that just keep giving good points over there. It's not that for the sake of speaking, we are speaking, but we should be directing the group in what happens in a fish market is 10 to 15 people are speaking about only one thing, be it number of characters or something. So try to give them an course. So they would certainly listen to you. So there will come a point of 2 to 3 seconds and 2 times in the entire GD where you will be able to outshine the others. Just make sure to grab that. That is what I have been doing.
So much.
Thank you.
Right. So one last question I'll take to Suraj, and thereafter we'll wind up this session. Last question.
Congress, ma'am. My question is how deep they touch on defense knowledge and how to improve defense knowledge. That's
Defense.
How to confidence, sir? I did not get the question, sir.
Now he said how important is the defense knowledge and how to improve.
Defense knowledge. Oh, it's really important. At least, see, even I'm coming from a civilian background, but they expect me a lot from that. So, it's a very basic that you should be knowing the in and out of the course you are going for, especially the rank structure, the important people over there. Even in my conference, I was asked about the 3 military personalities that have inspired me and why so. And I had constantly made a mistake of not mentioning their ranks. Please do keep in mind that whenever you speak some names, do keep the ranks ahead of their names. And defense knowledge plays a very important part. Not to worry that they ask these questions or not, but you should always be ready with these questions because 1 or 2 questions are always there, be it in the interview or in the conference. So you should be able to answer them. Yeah.
Right, I think we'll end the session here. There will be so many questions, but the time is a limit. So thank you so much, Shivangi, for joining us and giving a very deep insight into how you handled. I would also be inviting Shivangi one day on Instagram Live. So those of you who want to ask more questions, then you better watch that program.
Totally, sir.
Maybe this coming Sunday, right? Then you will be able to get. So today we are running out of time now. Time to end the class.